Greetings, Assalamu alaikum, voice from the Gambia, voice from the smiley coast of West Africa, voice from Bansang, the heart of Bansang. Simply the way, well, before I go further, as I always do it, I would love to extend my greetings to my fans out there, to my friends, my loved ones out there, to my subscribers in England, Finland, Netherlands, Holland, Norway, Germany, Sweden, Guinea-Bissau. I can't forget my people in America, and I can't forget to Balam, big up my people, Africa, because it's because of Africa day to day. In Bansang, we love to see young, talented Africans who are working hard each and every day just to see that they are doing great in the country. So right at the moment, one of our young, talented, intelligent Gambian who was a nurse, and then he left and he resigned. In fact, he come and build his own company in his own land. So right at the moment, well, before we go further, I will let you know if I in here out there, one of the best block in the country to build your house. You can simply call him, talk to him, and then he do sells his blocks for $15. $15 is Gambian, one of the cheapest block across the country, the Gambia, the Smiling Coast. He will let us know why he make it cheaper, and he will let us know why he left being working for an employee, and then he stand for himself, employ more than 15 Gambians who are Basarians, or in fact
Bansankas,
the Bansankas or Basarians.
Yeah, yeah, man.
So right at the moment we are in URR. You can simply intro yourself to the four corner of your. Here is the third visit that we are visiting right at the moment, but you are in a different level.
Yeah,
so right, you can intro yourself to the four corner of your.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Greetings to everyone who is watching me right there. Once again, thank you so much, Lucky Child and the team. Nice Gambia. I can't say less about you because I can remember in 2018 when I was as a nurse, but also trying to work to make bricks, you know, and that video was a nurse making bricks, you know. I mean, yeah, that was long time. So, but then from a development point, I can say you have contributed a lot. Let's say 40% of my development, because through that video, I could have access from many people across the world to contact me. Some were just happy, you know, seeing me doing this job, and you know, they appreciate what I do and they give me support so that I can continue. Some motivated me through that, and some actually buy my blocks, which also, you know, go a long way for me to buy tools, for me to, you know, stand strong so that today is possible. So I cannot say thank you less. I'm really grateful to Nice Gambia and all the team.
And all the team.
And all the team.
Yes.
So from that point, I would say I am happy also that I am, you know, making an impact in my community, that is to work with the youths in Central River region here, to, you know, at least have a positive mind about how we can contribute towards the development of the country.
Yeah. Before we go further, you were a nurse and you
actually
retired.
I resigned.
You resigned, yeah?
Yes, being a nurse.
Being a nurse, and then now you decide to build your own block factory in the heart of URR. Can you tell us the reason why you retired?
Yeah, actually I was a nurse, and I worked with the Ministry of Health for 6 years, and also, you know, I worked with the Medical Research Council for 5 years. I resigned from the Medical Research Council. So, I mean, there are a lot of things that led to my resignation as a nurse. I've seen that, you know, as a nurse, I've not been useful to the population of the country and to be fair enough to the country. And that is why I resigned. You know, I mean, you can remember there was a time that we lost so many kids in the country. And that is the reason why I resigned. As a nurse, I take it a responsibility upon me, you know, that the safety of the people lies on our hands. And if I do not have any confidence in where I work, for me, my kindly protest is to resign, you know, until we have a change where I believe I have trust to work again. And also, you know, I was trying to think about how would I make an impact in the community positively without, you know, as a good citizen, that's it. So I started this project before, but when I resigned, I have a full focus to build the project. And you can see now, from now I have my own land where I do not need to list it. I have people that are working for me, more than 10 people that are working for me. And I can say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin from that point. Yeah.
Yes, that will be the last question before we move further. He's having his own TikTok account and then YouTube. You can simply follow him, then subscribe to his YouTube channel by the name Inside Gambia. And he's been supporting a lot of young talented Gambian students just to give them courage to move further, as he's doing in CR,
yeah, in Central
yes.
River. Yeah.
Wow, can you tell us a little bit about the support that you're giving out to people, and a little bit about it?
Actually, many people will be surprised because none of them would know that I'm inside Gambia. But actually, I will say I am inside Gambia, behind the scene. So the reason why I think about this is to support our institutions. I believe that when we support the schools, the future, the schools, which are the schools, and also support the need, I believe that we will have a better future, right? So when I started inside Gambia, it was a long time ago, right? And when I started it, I have a vision, a vision to go to every school in the country and see what's happening.
Okay.
So and I did it
before opening
inside Gambia.
Inside Gambia.
Yes, and I did it. I went to so many schools in the country. That is a personal survey that I gave to myself as a citizen. What would I do to contribute to the country? What positive? So when I went to the schools, I found that there is a need for me as a person to do more. Not even as a government entity or as a private entity, but as a personal person to do more. I've seen that in the schools, they need us, right? So I came, talked to some people about it, and they said, yes, that's fine. So we started doing it. And actually, we supported thousands of students in the country. Thousands. Some of the students, I do not know them, right? Some of them will text me of their difficulties, and I just need an evidence from those difficulties, and I just support them. I don't even know them, right? And I'm doing that. The reason I'm doing that,
to build the future.
I'm trying to build the future
of tomorrow.
Because I've seen that there is a necessary for these schools to be built, brother. There are schools that they don't even have a chair to sit. There are schools that they don't even have a chalk to write on the board. There are schools that, it's terrible. So as people, not even the government.
I want to visit those schools.
I have a list of schools that
I
can recommend to you, and probably you will visit those schools and you will see these things that I'm telling you. And you will see the need for all of us, all of the people, all of the Gambia to come together and support our institution so that we will have a better future. Right. That is the reason why I opened Inside Gambia. And if you go to my videos, you will see a lot of things like that.
Yes, a lot of things
like that.
So right now, what we're gonna do is to support Inside Gambia, continue supporting communities, helping the needy, and supporting the leaders of tomorrow. Make sure when you're building your house, ring that dial, touch that dial. End of the video, talk to him live and direct, and then tell us more about the blocks, how strong the blocks are, how unique the blocks are, how perfect the blocks are, and how do you do your services that when people need it. You're in CR. Okay, when people need it in Combo, what are your transactions?
Thank you so much. First thing I would say is that the reason for me to actually think about these blocks is for everyone to build a house. Everyone to build a house. That is my vision. So with that vision, I come with things that we all have. That is the clay soil. Probably you can say I do not know how to make the brick. But when you travel the country, everywhere you have clay, and all those clays are productive. You can make bricks from them, right? Even they are salty, right? So my vision is to see that everybody have a house, despite, whatever. So that's my vision. And the other thing is that to make the bricks affordable for the people, because I have worked.
You want every Gambian
to build
an affordable house.
Exactly.
For himself.
Yes. Before you think about building a house for 20,000, you think about 5,000. Better, right? That is what my vision is.
Wow.
Because I believe that in the country, it is an exaggeration for many people to believe that the salary is high, right? So if you work in the government, it will take you for years to actually build a house.
Like when you are employed, you cannot be an employer.
You can't even build a house. So for me, it's sad. For you to work for 40 years, you cannot even build a house because it is expensive.
Definitely, to be frank enough.
So my vision is to bring this, to drop this down, and to help people have this, this accessibility to build a house when you are working. Because I believe that in the whole country, we have clay. If you know how to build this clay, you can build your own house without even buying it from me. Because in here, if you want me to teach you, if you want me to give you the knowledge, I give it to people free of charge. Because my vision is to see everybody build a house.
Everybody
to build a house. And that is why I make it affordable for people. So that the people that do not have that kind of money can at least have a chance to buy a house. So actually, I will actually introduce here. Yeah, we have the water here. So actually here, I go process by process. Like the first video when you came, there were so many obstacles that we are going through.
Yeah.
And today, some of the obstacles I have gone through them. That today you find me that I have my own land.
Your own land.
That from number 1 to number 2. So this is the well. Actually, we are making it slow because we could not afford to have a borehole.
Yeah.
Actually, borehole is expensive for us. So we could not have a borehole, but we can afford to dig a well. And that is why we do. But alongside, probably before your next video and other videos, you will find a borehole here, and make life easy. Yeah. So this is the well. It is just 2 meters. You have water in Bansang. So
2 meters?
2 meters.
It's not deep?
It's not deep. Just 2 meters.
So like if I stand down, I raise my hands
you are out.
Wow.
And this well never get dry. Since we started this, it never gets dry.
Never
get dry. So, before we think about borehole, we think about the low price.
This clay is from this well here,
yes,
yeah?
yes.
So can you turn it to block?
Yes, actually we are going to turn it to block. There you can see we were having the same one here, and you can see actually we were having the same thing here, but we are turning all of them to blocks. Yeah.
So this is the oven?
This is the oven. So actually I will introduce the oven to you, and the blocks to you, and tell you what are the processes that we do to go through the oven and until we have this brick. Okay. Yeah. So this is the oven.
You're working on top of the block?
Yeah. This one. These blocks are strong, my brother. You cannot break these ones, brother. So this is the oven.
Yeah. Well, is it safe here?
Yeah. Let's go around the side. Let's have an access to one brick, and we'll give you an. This is the oven. So this oven is the final stage of making the bricks.
Final stage.
The final stage of the bricks. That is where you burn the bricks. The reason why you burn the bricks is number 1 to make them waterproof so that they can resist water, and number 2 is to make them very strong, right? And I will give you samples and evidence that the cement and this block are far different,
right?
Logically. No, we will reach there, and then it doesn't get expired, but the cement get expired, and I will show you the reasons, right? And then if you buy these blocks, actually you can make any kind of building because they are very strong. So I want to just show you a demonstration of something. Come. Okay. Yeah. So that you can believe that the cement and this block are never the same. I just want to show you. I just want to show you an example. So here, come, brother, come. Sit down. Just sit down. Bring the video closer. What you can see here, this is cement. You can see.
That's cement, yeah.
What is this now? It is not cement anymore.
Yeah.
Are you seeing the blocks?
Yeah.
Is there any damage on the block?
No damage. No.
What can you see? It is telling you that the cement is getting expired, brother. Come.
I'll still follow you. Expire house.
Here, the cement is already expired.
Everything is gone.
The block is here. Okay. Let's see this. Let's do this. I just want to have one block from this. Then you will see what I'm saying, and So that the country, so that people of the country can exactly know it's not just matter of that. If you want to sustain your house and you want your house to stay for long without even repairing, this is the right block. This one is the right block. You can see.
Yeah, it's the right block.
You can see it's the right block. This one is very strong. Nothing happens to the block, but you can see the cement is out.
Everything is out.
It is flushed out. Right? So, you know.
So this is the
this
is the clear sample. Like, you know, they will shows you that this block is really neat for you to get it. You know what I mean? So
it's just a sample of a fence that is made. This fence is older than me.
Yes?
It is older than me. But today, when you look at it, it's like the brick is just made today.
Today, yeah. That's right. That's right.
So I
It's
don't
just
see
strong.
any
Scratch or anything.
for me, I don't see, you know, any reason for people to say, prove it again. You know, it is just that sometimes it is difficult. People would go to Senegal by smell, right? And it is difficult for other people to come to Bansang and support people, support the youth, and also to believe in what we believe in, that we can have an affordable blocks in the Gambia without even ordering some of the stuff that we order, right? It is not necessary. So yeah, I mean, we need this. People need to have this trust, you know, and then and believe, so that we can go from point one to point two. Also, the next point will be, I will demonstrate the block to show you that the block is not breakable. You cannot just, you know, just do the block like that and it's breakable. It's not this block. Yeah, it's not this block. It's not this block. So, no, please. It is not this block. This is the block. Yeah? This is the block. Now I'm gonna demonstrate. To show you that in the Gambia, whoever wants, you can hold your block like this and leave it and see whether it will not break down. This one is not going to break down.
Straight.
Second, I can repeat it second. This one is not going to break down. So, whoever want to challenge me, you can challenge me from this block. You know, people just joke, but this block is everlasting, you know. Yeah, brother, you can throw it.
Yeah, a million times. It will never break.
You can throw it, so that's the deal, you know. I mean, it's just a matter of trusting the clay and try to make it for yourself easy. We have the clay in all the country. From Koina to Karton, we have the clay.
You get the clay.
You can make the clay for yourself. You know, you can make a house for yourself and make it affordable. So I just believe that everybody can make a house with the use of clay.
With the use of
Clay. Brick.
yeah. So this is what makes this block to be
Yes.
unique.
Unique. And we burn them because we use fire to burn them.
So it took
To
you
change the color.
It took you how many weeks or days to arrange all these blocks? I mean, it took you how many days to burn the fire, to burn the blocks?
It took us 4 days actually to pack
Pack everything?
the vacuum. 4 days. And it took us 24 hours to burn the bricks.
24 hours.
So actually
Like in one day?
Yeah, packing it and burning it took us 5 days.
Something in 5 days.
Yeah. So there are so many hardworking youths here. So many hardworking
So
youths.
like with my people need 5, 20, 30, 50,000
50,000.
blocks.
Just matter of dialing that number and we can ask you. We get that done.
So with the promise, like within 1 week you can able to get your blocks.
Within 1 week, at this moment, whatever you want, we can afford it for you. At this moment. Yeah. As you can see, we have the vacuum. This is 14,000 plus.
So is this one ready to for the market or?
Already ready for the market for sale.
Wow.
Yeah. And you can see we have also more than 10,000. That is fantastic.
10,000 blocks there?
More than 10,000.
So how many blocks is altogether here?
14 plus.
14,000
plus. So it's, you know, it's, we are going higher. You know, so it's like
killing.
yeah,
Before you build like 10,000, 15,000.
yeah,
But nowadays 14.
yeah, 40. Yeah. So
Wow.
our expectation line is 100,000 blocks.
Come on.
No, for the season, because you know we work for season. But we believe that with 100,000 blocks, it builds like it builds 40 houses. That is our target.
So let's say like if somebody or someone want to make a journey with you to build factory in heart of Bansang, are you ready to?
It's possible, I mean, that is what we are looking for. Because there are things that we could not do ourselves. There are people that needs it, right? And if you come to Bansang, probably you would see the need. There are so many people that are actually making this clay bricks in Bansang. And not only me, right? And you can count so many people. So when you come to Bansang, actually, you would really have people to invest with. And for me, I would guide you to have people. And if you want, you can also invest in me. Because even me, like I said, you asked about water. I said, we dig a well because we think it is simple. We do not need to buy. But for borehole, you need to buy. It's expensive. So if we have people that are investing, we need it.
So the table is here.
Yeah.
The pen and paper, pen pal is on the table.
Yeah.
So share ideas.
Yeah.
So can you take us to the process and so
Yeah.
how you start the process?
Yeah. So, I mean, you can see, these are actually not born. But so many people, they're not born. You can step. These are not cement blocks there, brother.
They do not break.
No. You can see, this is actually not born, but it is still stronger than the cement one. The cement one will break down. This is not going to break down.
That's right.
So it is not the same. Even this one. So even this one, you can use it to actually build a house. Even if you want, you can use it to build like a self-contained houses, any kind of houses, any kind of style, without burning it, brother.
Story building.
Yes, and it stays more than the cement. Yes. So people just ignore this. And one of the reasons why I resigned as a nurse is because I believe in it. I believe in the clay.
So this is where you put the firewood in.
It's where you put the firewood in. And it's where you keep dragging the woods in and out every time so that it keep burning until you have the limit point.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is the local way. So I already like to employ more than 50.
Yes. No. My vision is to help people understand how to make a brick so that everybody can make a house. I hope you understand.
Yeah, I understand.
My vision is not to make money. It's not to do business. Of course, right now, I am working with people and I need to pay them. I need to give them money. Yeah. That is why I am selling the blocks.
Because you're giving them...
Because they are using their powers to work. And of course, they need that back. Right?
Yeah.
That is the reason why we are selling the blocks. But my vision is for the people for everybody to know that clay can build a house and that you can actually use the clay to make your own blocks and build a house without even buying it. That's my vision.
You once told me, like if you build your house with this clay, when the house is hot, when the place is hot, you are in the house.
It is cooler. The reason why is because imagine, when you have a jar, those local jars that
yes.
how their cooling point is. Those are the imaginations that you have. And if you have
an African fridge.
Yeah. So if you have those imagination, you can relate that these blocks can actually do that also. It's just a logical. You do not need to have a master's degree, brother. When I was having a degree, I could not have nothing. Now I do not use any degree. I'm using my head.
You're building something.
Exactly.
Building empire.
I'm using my head now. Before I was using my degree as a nurse. But now I am using my head and building an empire. Gambian youths, let's use our heads, please, to build empires. We have been trapped, my brothers and sisters. Yeah. If you're walking, you are trapped. Let's go.
Yes. So this is it.
Yes.
So what will be, before we talk about this other side,
yeah,
what would be, because most of my audience are diasporas out there, what would be your advice to diaspora who stay long, never come back home, never invest home? What would be your advice to come back home? Because no place like it.
Yeah. So my point is that there is a need for everybody in the world to actually understand that there is no place like home. Yeah. And if you know that, you will actually go home. Yeah. And if you go home, you will see what you need to do. But if you don't go home, you actually feel comfortable in where you are. And you know, the Gambian need people to come back to invest so that, you know, we will get from point 1 to point 2. Imagine how many people, how many youths took the bag we accept, right? And all those people are youths, talented youths, hardworking youths, smart youths left the country. And if the youths sit down in Babylon and without investing in their countries, you know, it's, for me, it's a waste of time, brother. Yeah. So I will advise everybody out there, a diaspora guy out there, for you to come back to your country, invest. Please look for the trustworthy people to work with and invest.
Trustworthy people.
Yeah, trustworthy people.
So tight. You want to tell us something about these blocks?
Yeah. So this is actually the second stage of the blocks. You can see we are making them dry. So right now, they are the same blocks I brought. They are not burned. They are dry right now. But this is how you dry
processing the block. It took you how many days before it get dry?
It took you for 5 days. 5 days, 5 to 6. Right now,
5 days for processing, like arranging the blocks.
Yeah,
and
but
then burning it. That will take you like 10 days.
yeah. No, you know, actually, before you have a lot of blocks, 10,000 blocks, before you have that, it takes you time. So you need to crack it. So when you made, let's say, 200 blocks, you know, you leave them 5 days and make another 200. So actually, that's how you go. So imagine, you know, every day you're making 200. Actually, you have more days now because 5 is multiplying now, another 5 is coming. So you don't expect to have 10 days and get done. So you go up to 2 months, let's say, before you have 10,000 blocks.
10,000 blocks?
Yeah,
For
because
2
you do not,
months?
yeah, but because you do not, these are not easy things to make. And that is why it doesn't break down easily. Yeah, we are using the manpower. If I have the machine,
it will take you for 2 months.
yeah, if I have it, because I did a lot of research on these bricks. I've looked on India, looked on China, you know, how they make clay bricks, and even Africa, Uganda, right? They use machines, yes. So it's possible. The Gambia is not using machine, they're only using cement machines. Actually, nobody cares about. For me, sorry to use the language, but nobody knows how to, or nobody knows about the secret behind this clay.
Behind this clay.
Because for me, the clay, if you know the secret, you will go up to, even if it is Senegal, you will go up to Senegal to buy this and come.
Yeah. So
It worth it. But people do not know.
like this is in Bansang.
Yeah. So people will call me and tell me, we need 1,000 blocks, but you know the transportation is the problem. You know, I imagine when we have cement crisis, some of the people were going actually to Senegal buying cement. So you know, we are in the country here as youths making ends meet.
So before we go further, are you having somewhere in Combos where if somebody needed in Combo would directly go there?
As a depot? No, actually, because the reason why, I do not have depot in Combo is because, you know, I mean, most of the time I talk to so many people about depot, but the interest level, you know, that's not my vision, and that is why I'm still here. Because I do not want any interest level in this place. My vision is to see everybody build a house from this clay. So it's not to earn money. So if I see that you want me to put the bricks there and you want to increase the price, I stop it. And that is why I do not go forward with many people really. Yeah.
So why are you putting all this on top of it?
You know, if you do not put grass on this, these are just grasses. Yeah.
The dry grass?
Yeah. But you put the grasses to protect the block from cracks.
Oh.
It will not have a direct direct contact with the air or the sun. So if, take example, here do have a direct contact and you can see the cracks.
Yeah.
That is clay.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if you clock it, yeah.
We can show them the sample.
Yeah, the sample is here. So if you have leave the blocks, they would be like this. They will also have cracks.
And they will not be strong.
Yeah,
It will
because
be
they
easy
are
to be broke.
exposed. So you use this so that you can keep them. You don't expose them. Right?
That's a good idea.
So, but then, you know, you don't need to buy the
It's
grass.
the idea of our ancestors.
Yes. You don't need to buy the grass.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't need to buy bags. Just grass, and you don't buy them. So we make things
all
easy.
you need to do to buy the land, the empty flat.
Yeah. You don't need to buy anything here. Even the well, you dig it.
The water access is free.
Free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before you get the water from the town. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you know, no, I don't. In Bansang, it's always like this. You dig a well, and
No, I mean the starting beginning before. Where do you get the water from?
we actually have these gallons.
From the town.
The distance you go and then fetch water and come every day.
So another idea.
Yeah. So you have a lot of water.
So the water is drinkable
No, it's something because it is exposed. So we only use it for breaks.
for
It
breaks.
is not drinkable.
So is the ground good for agriculture?
Yes. So I mean, we are also thinking about agriculture because actually you can see, these are bananas.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is that planted?
these are no, they are planted. They are the short ones, but we want to have their seedlings.
See, and
Yeah.
transplant them.
Yeah, and transplant. So that is why we are on the grid, but we have a vision of transforming it to a green land after the grid. But we believe that from this point, the land is going to be affected in another way because already we have big it. So what we plan to do is that we want to plan to make a big garden here and transform it to a green land. So we want this banana to be starting point of the project.
So like making this block is seasonal.
Seasonal, actually 6 months from December, January, and June.
After 6 months, then
Then you wait for another one. The reason why is because of the rainy season. You know, the blocks are not, these ones are not born. So if they are not born, when you have rainfall, you know, they melt.
they all melt.
Easily melt, yeah.
Wow.
And that is why we do not, you know, work in the rain season. But in the rains, actually, you can also change that when you have investment.
So do you believe that we the Africans can build Africa?
We should believe in this.
That we can build Africa?
I believe in it, and we all of us should believe in this, that we can build Africa. You don't need somebody to come and build Africa.
I hear that the land in Bansang, closer to the mouth of the river
Gambia.
Yes, I mean, but the land is neglected.
Yes, actually. Atara is here.
Green tea, cameraman is there.
Kami are going down there.
So thank you, man. Just to success, just to peace, just to love, stability, comfortability, love in Africa.
Yeah, man.
Just for Bansang.
Yeah, man. Just for those people that live in the bricks.
Say it again. So right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what will be your last final message to young youths growing up? The futures of tomorrow. Focus, learn more skills, knowledge, so that we can save our.
My final word is let the youths not be trapped. I mean, in a simple sense, then let's try to develop ourselves. You know, I mean, let's try to be entrepreneurships. You know, let's venture in agriculture. You know, let's have skills.
Yeah.
Let's go to real estate. You know, it needs time to grow. You don't succeed overnight.
Just one day.
Yeah. You need time, a process to grow. Right. So, you know, I mean, if we do that as a country, the Gambia is going to go forward. You know, that mentality of sitting in the office, we should just actually drop that now. Because there are so many revelations that we see, you know, that we, you know, people as youths can feed the country. right? So, but when we believe in this this Western mentality, you know, I mean, being employed, we will be employed forever, and you will never be independent.
Never be
independent. So actually, that is why I want to be independent. Everybody can be independent. Everybody can do agriculture. Everybody can be a real estate. So my advice to the youth is that focus.
And we build Africa together, we build the Gambia together.
Yeah.
The question I asked you, we didn't complete that there's a land in Bansang that can feed the whole country, and the land is completely neglected. Closer to the River Gambia. Will you tell us more about when it comes to agriculture in Bansang?
Agriculture is neglected in the country, at Bansang. Yeah, I have reasons.
Yeah.
In Jakali Pacha, it is neglected. Yeah. In Janjambure, it is neglected. In Sapo, it is neglected. In Brikama, it is neglected.
In Bansang.
In Barajali, it is neglected. You understand? In Kuntawur, it is neglected. In Wasu, it is neglected. In Fonyi, it is neglected. In Bansang, it is neglected. In Basse, these are all projects that are given to people, external people, and they're neglected. And that is why I said, you know, we the youth should focus and, you know, and try to develop our country, right? Nobody can come out there and try to develop the country. We need to understand this. Nobody will come out and develop us. So let's go to agriculture. Do not wait for the president. Do not wait for the government. Do not wait for anybody. We are all responsible. We should all be responsible. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Stay focused with Eye of the Gambia. Right at the moment, as we always said, we lead and others follow. As we're representing red, white, blue, white, green for the Gambia today and for Africa tomorrow, we strive to work and pray. Big up to my cameraman, Pabaji, behind the camera, aka Smiling Coast.
Thank you so
much.
I
am the student of life, the Eye of the Gambia, and he's also doing great in the motherland. So make sure follow him on his platform. He's the best among the rest when it comes to TikTok and, you know, YouTube, simply the way. So forward, let's make a joining hand and really develop and build the Gambia, build your house affordably through by my humble brother right in Bansang. So here's the dial, talk to him. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Right. We done it.